Good evening. I'm your host, Janet Keith Thompson, and co founder of the Mamie Keith and Aline Bradley Educational Foundation, also known as Educate Our Youth live broadcasts. The mission of Educate Our Youth is to make college more accessible through education, mentoring, professional developments, and any other means available to students by offering such programs as the ACT and SAT workshops, tour college campuses, assisting with financial aid, financial literacy, and young entrepreneurship. My guest this evening is Mr. Charles Singley. He is the Director of Admissions at Paine College in Augusta, Georgia. Good evening, Mr. Singley. How are you this evening?
Good evening. Doing wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Good, good, good. So we're going to talk about Paine College. Um, Never been on that campus, so there's a lot I'd like to learn about it, and I would like for my audience to hear about the campus and the admission process and student life. So I understand you do have a video that you would like to show the audience, giving
Yes,
a
ma'am.
little view of Payne College.
Okay. Yes, I got a few little small snippets that I would like to show. And if it's
Okay.
okay, I'd like to give a little introduction about
So,
the
yes.
major scholarship. That's
Mm-hmm.
okay. About to share my screen. All right. Private, historically black college and university located in Augusta, Georgia. Payne College is duly represented and affiliated with the Christian Methodist Episcopal and United Methodist Episcopal churches.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Payne College has a rich history of being uh, a school for preachers and teachers. That's what it was founded on, those statutes. And then it grew into heavy science presence. And now business is a very strong presence.
Okay.
These are a list of our major medical college of Georgia, right next to our university, as well as the Medical University of Georgia.
Oh,
List of
okay.
our majors: biology, pre-professional. We have business administration with many concentrations: accounting, international business management, management information system, marketing, history, mathematics, computer science, mathematics, media studies, broadcasting, psych, general sociology, criminology, and psych and sociology in general areas. Now, we also will be adding some additions in cybersecurity because Augusta was recently named as the new hub
Oh, okay.
of the United States cybersecurity. Yes, so we will be offering very soon. Um, of our scholarships. For a presidential scholarship, you'll be looking at about a 3.8
Okay.
GPA. We dropped our test scores. So if you have a 3.8 and above, you will qualify for candidacy for our full ride. Academic scholarship 3.1 or above, you will qualify for $20,000. If you are in the
Okay.
CSRA Central Savannah River area and you have a 3.0, you will qualify for 20. Transfer scholarship 3.0, 25,000. If you have a associate's degree, you qualify for 20,000. And this
Hmm.
is one great thing about the college. You have a 2.0. Okay, if you can enter and get into the college, which is our entry level GPA, you can get
Right.
8,000 in scholarship. So we
Oh,
have a little something for everybody this time.
oh, great,
Yes.
great.
Um,
So my question, what is the cost of what's the tuition
out,
cost? You're freezing up
okay.
on me.
Men's baseball, golf. One of the great things about our golf team. Am I freezing up? How
Yes,
about
uh-huh.
now?
Okay. Well, okay, now you're good.
Okay. Now I'm good.
Yes.
Okay. As far as athletics, we have men's baseball, basketball, golf, and track and field. One of the highlights of our golf team is that for our men and women golf team, we're sponsored by Augusta National, which is the Masters tournament here, where Tiger Woods
Yes, it
come and
is.
plays. Um, yes, so that is one
Yes.
of our biggest highlights recently. For our women, we have basketball, softball, golf, track and field, and volleyball.
Okay. Sounds great. So what is the tuition
Another
cost?
highlight that we have going on, singer. Okay. The tuition cost is $23,606. We're the
That's
cheapest private school in the state of Georgia.
that's a year or semester?
Yes, ma'am. 23,606 a year. A year.
Okay.
That's including
Okay.
everything.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad
And
at
as I
all.
said, that is the cheapest among our private HBCUs. No,
Okay. Okay. So your criteria for admissions,
not at all.
you don't you're not
Green, a singer, he is residence. He's a songwriter.
okay. Our connection is kind of bad right now. Can you unhear me? Mr. Singley.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you keep freezing up. What do you think is
Can you
going
hear me?
on? I hear you, but you
Hello?
go silent. Yeah. And my questions get lost because you freezes up.
Okay.
All right, let's try it again. Do you hear me well?
Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
Okay, all right. So I understand that students do not have to take the ACT or SAT to enter, correct?
Correct. Correct. Or get
So
scholarship.
okay, so you give a placement test of you does Paine has its own placement test? And if not, what
No, ma'am.
requirements?
We used to utilize this time. We don't utilize that anymore.
Okay. So what is the criteria you use from high school for a student to get in? I mean, what courses they must have?
They just need to graduate with a 2.0. Most state schools have requirements for actual courses. So because we're
Okay.
private,
Yeah.
they just need to graduate. If they graduate, they got a 2.0, they can get in.
Okay. 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 So what's it like for a first year student at Paine College?
For a first year student at Paine College, it is the traditional HBCU experience. They will, get their orientation,
Mhm.
entering in, get to meet the student body. They'll do a tour. They'll get the experience outside of the classroom, social activity. We have all Divine Nine fraternities and sororities.
Okay.
We have athletic activities that they'll be able to participate in. We have clubs. So they'll have a variety of things that they could do and take part in during their collegiate. Also, in the surrounding areas, we have many opportunities for internships. Like I said, especially with cyber being real big here, and our
Right.
business program having a international business program, you can study abroad. So there's
Okay.
opportunities on campus as well as off campus.
Okay. So is Paine lecture based or class discussion? Your classes.
I would say a mixture, and now
Okay.
after they actually we went online, we have some programs that are fully online. We have courses that are online, so students now have the option to come take them, or they could do it asynchronous or synchronous. They have the choice of doing it on their own time, or they could meet as a class online.
All right. What about your academic support for the students?
We have a great student support service department. They are heavily involved. They meet with the students on the weekly basis. They check up on them. They check on their grades, their roll call, and see when they're missing class. They reach out to them to make sure that they're getting them there. They also have tutorial programs for our students, and they also, with certain programs at the school, they even take the students places. They do support services is excellent. They take them to, I know it as recent, they've traveled to Washington, D.C. They've taken them to some Atlanta Hawks games, a variety of different things in our support service program, being interactive and keep the students involved and engaged. But they also support them academically and make sure they're getting what they need in the classroom.
Do y'all have trio programs on your campus? Like Upward
Yes,
Bounds,
ma'am.
student, yeah, Deron
That's exactly
McNair,
right.
or
We sure do.
okay,
We have
okay,
Upward Bound. We have students that come locally, high schools. We do that. They do it every
yes,
summer. And that's
okay,
heavy. That's a big program that's always been here, and it does very well. The students, the local students and surrounding areas in the CS already enjoy participating in our Upward Bound program.
great, great. Because that's what I work. I worked in educational talent search prior to me
Okay,
retiring.
I'm
So,
familiar.
and Upward Bound was a part of that program. So that was good. It's good that you have that. So, do students have an opportunity to live off campus,
Yes, ma'am.
or are your dormitories, are they restricted to campus, or they can get off campus housing?
You can do either or. We have about seven dorms online at this time on campus. Our athletes have an off-campus housing that is an apartment complex that they, and even upperclassmen can stay there. That's connected with Augusta University, our institution in Augusta Tech. So they do have that, and then they also, if they wanted to stay somewhere in the city, I mean wherever they would like, they wanted to rent a house or get their own apartment, they can do that as well.
Okay. So if you didn't qualify for scholarships, and not every student don't qualify for a scholarship. So how does financial aid works for those students that um, did not meet the scholarship requirement but still can attend?
Okay. We're open enrollment. So, like I said, we have scholarships for anybody over 2.0, but we would accept students if they're under 2.0, the ones that wouldn't qualify. Theirs will be based on what they get in aid. And, financial aid is usually based
Okay.
on the taxes of their dependent, their parent, or
Okay.
whoever they filed under that person's taxes. That is what
Right.
their aid will be based on. So a lot of the time, um, you got to put in for your financial aid, do that application, putting the parents'
Mm-hmm.
tax information, and then you will see what you qualify for, whether it be in grants or loans. And then we also, because we're a small private school, we're affiliated with the UNCF, the United Negro College Fund.
Okay.
So we also have
Right.
opportunities there, funds
Okay.
there that our financial aid director utilizes for students say they come up short. We
Oh,
have various different support systems for that with different funds through external scholarship um,
so do
entities.
okay. So do you require auditions or essays for admission?
We do not. We used to, like I said, COVID changed a lot of that. We
Yeah.
used to do
Okay.
essays, letters of recommendation, test scores. We
Okay.
did the whole gamut. Once COVID happened, a lot was dropped.
I got you. I got you. I got
So,
you.
so
So
we're,
you
we're
think
right at GPA.
so? How has
Yes,
that
ma'am.
been though? With a lot of things changing due to COVID, is the students performing? Are you getting good students into your college? Um, and are they? And how many? What's your percentage of college graduates since COVID?
Um, Specifically since COVID, I'm not sure. Our graduation rate is probably 40 to 60% over the past 10 years. Um, COVID has changed a lot. You know, we had
Mm-hmm.
numbers as of recent due to COVID, and we had to adapt. We did not have our own prior to what we do now. So COVID, I think,
Okay.
has shifted not just ours, but a lot of institutions to move opportunities as well. Because a lot of people still with COVID, they don't want to be out. They don't want their kids out
Right.
to be exposed. Even though we're kind of in a better place with COVID, but that was definitely the case 2 years ago.
Okay. Okay. What's the numbers of students that attend your college? Do you have an idea?
Um, we got around in between 400 and 500 students.
Okay. 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 So it's your college is not how large is it? I mean, does it take up
It's 64 acres.
how many?
64 acres.
Oh, great. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, very large
Yeah.
campus.
Yeah, it is. So what football team, basketball team for sports?
Yes, we have basketball, men's basketball, track and field, golf, and baseball. Women's
Okay.
basketball, volleyball, softball, and golf for women.
All right. Marching band, a concert band.
We don't. We have a concert choir. We have a concert choir. That's our
Okay.
musical group.
So is campus facilities convenient for your students? Do is are they in proximity to city facilities like the library and things of that nature for study, or they are everything is right there on campus for them?
Everything's on campus. We have a library on campus, but we don't stay right in the downtown area, but we
Okay.
stay not far from downtown. And like I said, we sit in the medical district. So the
Okay.
actual medical institution, University of Georgia is on the other side of us. So we're surrounded by colleges, and Augusta University is down the road.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
we sit in
okay,
the heart of all of that.
okay. So, what advice do you have for any of my students that could be listening for admission? Can you tell them? Anything in particular they
What
need to do?
advice I would have for them? Well, what they definitely need to do, you want to definitely start searching, especially if you're a junior and up. Start searching for colleges, apply. Take advantage of colleges that waive application fees, as we do. We have fee waivers, so you
Oh,
get those free
great. Okay.
opportunities. Yeah, join a app. Join a Common Black app. Join these services that allow you to apply various colleges, and you start kind of looking at what the places that are the major you're looking to major in. You look at the scholarship offerings, and you kind of
Mm-hmm.
compare and contrast who has what you're looking for, who's giving you a nice financial opportunity because college can be expensive, and make your
Right.
decision based on whatever can be that best fit for you in the end.
Okay. So, what have you heard from the students as far as their favorite thing about the campus?
Their favorite thing about the campus, I was talking about, CeeLo Green has been a big hit. He's
Okay.
visited our campus several times. He's come to perform. He's come to sing. He's came to our gala. He
Oh,
comes and
okay.
sits with the students and talks with them. They really enjoy that. They enjoy athletics. They enjoy some of the things the student support service offers. Like I said, some of those trips they go on. I mean, they go. I think they traveled outside of the states before to
Right.
New
Okay. Okay.
York.
Sounds
They
interesting.
activities. We have Greek. We have Greek life. All the Divine Nine fraternities and sororities. So it's like to enjoy. And all of this is outside of the classroom, because that's why they're there.
Right, right. so,
Hopefully
so
they're enjoying
you're
that too.
I'm pretty sure they do. As a matter of fact, Educational Talent Search, we had a student to graduate from Paine. She left from Conway that went to Paine College and graduated.
Awesome.
So tell me about your international studies. What country are you affiliated with, and what countries visit your college?
I would say our biggest affiliation is Africa. We have several professors that are from Africa, in the business department, psychology department. A lot of them have brought their family members over. I got one of the gentlemen. He's the chair of the psychology department. All of his children, except maybe one or two, have graduated from Paine.
Okay.
And so we got a heavy population of African students. Now we also have a heavy population of South American students and Mexicans. Our entire baseball team, we actually was on the news locally in Augusta for our baseball team being the most diverse baseball team among HBCUs. Like we had limited African Americans. It was mostly South Americans, Mexicans, and
Oh
they're very
wow.
good. We had a very successful baseball team. So we our athletics bring outside of our faculty.
Repeat that. I didn't get the last part.
I said athletics plays a heavy role in our diversity on our campus outside of the presence of our faculty and a lot of connections that they have in their homeland.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, is there anything else you want to share with us about Paine College, um, so the audience can know to sum up our conversation?
Paine is a great institution. It has a lot to offer, has a rich history, and it's a very close-knit community environment. So if you're looking for that close-knit family environment, Paine could
Yeah,
possibly for you. You know,
good.
size of campus, second largest city, notice the city in Georgia outside of Atlanta.
Right,
So
okay.
Augusta's not so bad of a city.
Right.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
it's in a area, right? So
So,
there's a lot to offer, great opportunity.
so let me ask you. I forgot to ask this question before we go. Um, Atlanta is Atlanta. You know, if you spend any time in
Yeah.
Atlanta, there's a lot going on. Um, Augusta, how is the crime rate for your campus? Is the crime rate low, or do you have any problem with outsiders coming on campus? And is the students secure on your campus?
Great question. The students are very secure, very low crime rate. We have limited to any um, thing going on as far as with crime. We have all of our officers are state constables, sheriffs,
Okay.
so we don't have any security guard, flashlight cops. We have people that carry handguns and
Right. Okay.
secure the
Okay.
area. And another great thing is, like I said, because we have so many other colleges surrounding us, there are college
Right.
patrols all around. So you got several different campus patrols. That's not even including the sheriff's office and the local police.
Right.
So you probably
Okay.
got about three. You got our three campus officers patrolling, and then you got Richmond County patrolling, public safety, and then you got Richmond County Sheriff's Office patrolling. So you have just it's surrounded, and it's very secure, and it's always known to be, I think, a secure area. I haven't known it to have a whole lot of amongst crime, and it's limited with gated. So we have little to no outside people on the campus.
Okay. So is Payne west, east, south? Which part? Where is it in location to Washington Road?
Okay. Washington Road is up the hill. Washington Road is going towards the Masters Golf Club.
Right.
Augusta
Okay.
Convention.
Okay.
Paine is closer to downtown.
Okay.
Paine is off of 15th Street, which I
Okay.
think is closer to east side.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
That'll give me some. Yeah, that's give me some idea where it's located. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it's near downtown. All of the streets running through downtown are like 10th Street, 8th Street, 7th Street. Paine is on 15th Street.
15th. Okay. All right. Okay, well, that's great to know. Listen, it's been a pleasure having you on again. And I've said I've never visited campus, but I will make it a point to drop in because I traveled to Atlanta a good bit. So I have my son,
Well, you
his
gotta pass
family is
us.
there. Yeah. So I will definitely stop by. I'd like to view the campus because I would love one day to bring some students to your campus and let them tour it. So, but Mr. Singley, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
You too.
Yeah, don't eat too much turkey.
I can't make any promises. I'll try.
All right, sir. You have a good evening.
All right. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Ms. Thompson. Good to see you.
You're welcome, and I'll keep in touch.